Welcome to the North Carolina eCourts Portal Search Hearings Portlet demonstration for law enforcement officers. In this video, we will demonstrate how to search for records by law enforcement officer party name and courtroom, how to sort calendars, print calendars, access the case summary, and add cases to the My Cases portlet. Before we begin, it's important for our law enforcement friends to sign in with their Elevated Access account. This is important because the information that displays is tied to the level of access the user has been granted. Once logged in, the officer would click on the Search Hearings portlet to display the Search Hearings landing page, which defaults to the basic search options of location, hearing types, search types, and date parameters. We will start by searching for a law enforcement officer party name, but we only need results for the county which the officer works in, so I will select the location of Alamance County, and the officer only appears in court for criminal matters, so I will change the hearing type to criminal. Then I will select the search type of party name and type in last name Fuller, first name Kenston, and select the dates of January 1st to January 30th of 2026 before I click the Submit button. My search resulted in 6 records returned. Officer Fuller was assigned to more than 6 cases in January. The reason only 6 records returned is because law enforcement officer names are not always listed consistently. For example, Officer Kenston S. Fuller's name could be displayed as Fuller, Kenston, Fuller, K, Fuller, KS, etc. I will click the Search Hearings hyperlink to go back to the Search Hearings criteria page. In order to capture all possible versions of the name, we recommend officer searches be done with the last name, first initial, and the wildcard, which is the asterisk symbol, or Shift 8 on most keyboards. For our search, I will modify Officer Fuller's first name and use only the first initial K and the wildcard. I will then submit my search again. This time we received 17 results, but the portal defaults to display only 10 at a time. So we should use our items per page selector and select a larger number. I typically select 200, which is especially important if you are printing the calendar. Otherwise, you will only print the first 10 records. We can now see all 17 records, but Officer Fuller isn't actually listed on all 17 of these records because the wildcard search returned other parties with the last name Fuller and first initial K. Officers should keep this in mind when performing party name searches using the wildcard. Scrolling back to the top, we will notice that each column header has a down arrow next to it, which can be used to sort the returns by case number, defendant name, case type, date and time, hearing type, judge, courtroom, and case category. Officers can use these tools to change the display of the search returns. Officers also have the option to change the way the information is displayed by clicking the calendar icon and selecting month, week, or day. There is also an icon to print. The officer could click the underlined case number to open any of the case summaries and view additional information about those cases. In the top right corner of the case summary, there is a print icon. On the left, there is a menu listing each section available for that particular case summary. It is important to note the menu only displays sections that have case information available, so the menu will change based on the case summary you are viewing. Clicking on a section name will advance the user to that specific section. The Case Events section is where all the documents are located. Once a user locates a document they would like to view, they would click on the icon that is in that section to download the document to their computer for viewing. Users can only open one document at a time. There is also an option to add to My Cases. Clicking the Add to My Cases link will add the case to the user's My Cases folder for easy access in the future. From here, the user can click the My Cases button to open their My Cases folder. For our next demonstration, we will need to change our search criteria, so we will scroll back to the top of the screen. We can return to our search results by clicking the Search Results tab. From the Hearing search results, we can click the Search Hearings hyperlink to get back to our Search Hearing search options. As you can see, all of our original search parameters are still in place. Now let's demonstrate how to search for an entire courtroom session. We will do this by changing our search type to courtroom, and we'll select Alamance Courtroom A. For our date range, we only want to see January 13th, so we will enter that date in both the Date From and Date To fields. Then we will click the Submit button. Our courtroom search returned 115 items. Just like before, we will use the Items per Page menu to select 200 so we can see all the cases. From here, we can use the column headers to sort the information, change the calendar view from List to Calendar, or Print. Users can click the Search Hearings hyperlink to return to the search parameters and use the exact same steps that we've just demonstrated to select different search criteria and view other hearing information. This video is part of the eCourts Portal series. Please see our other videos for additional information about the eCourts Portal, Elevated Access, and the Smart Search, NC Judgment Search, and Make Payments Portlets. Thank you for watching.